behind the scenes, number whatever it is, but we're working on Hades today. So we're working on the facial features. So what we got going on here is I need to make this nose happen and this mouth. I'm thinking I might want to do some pointed cheeks too. Yellow Play-Doh. And I use the yellow Play-Doh to make the teeth. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed, which is a little difficult, but not impossible. So you just kind of roll it around. Flatten it out a little bit. And depending on how long or thick you want to make your teeth, just sort of roll it around and then pinch the top. So you get a nice point that you like. Like so. And whatever way you want it to kind of point and be. And then you just let it there. And these are Hades' teeth because his are small and pointed, and he seems to only have 4 across the bottom and 4 across the top. So we have that, and then I have teeth for another monster. I have some other teeth in here as well, but I'm thinking that these ones are going to get painted white once they get done. I already had this whole thing of yellow Play-Doh, so I didn't buy a white one, although that would have been more convenient, but yeah. Other than the fact that this feather doesn't really want to stay up no matter what I do. Like, it'll stay up enough for a photo, but I am Yzma. The shadows in here are making this really difficult, but yeah. Okay, here we go. A little more lighting. But yes, I am Yzma from the Emperor and Krunk's New Groove, and let's go cause some havoc with some potions. So, from boots to legs to body, I am Poison Ivy today. Woo! These gloves are purely for pictures and ornamentation. They're very hard to move in because I had to spray paint them in order to color them. Not something I recommend. But yes, I think that I did pretty good. I went for the animated version. I know that in some things she does or doesn't have this top. And I didn't get the identical colors down, but I think it worked. I had everything planned out, but now I'm covering for Miss Chelsea this morning last minute. So I don't have time to fully make a new costume. And I don't want to do too many repeat costumes. I certainly don't want to be something I've been this year. So I went to the store. I got this. I got some Coach's tape and some white fabric. And we're going to just be a last minute mummy. Step 1, hide the hair. So I have really long hair, but I throw it in a wig cap. I also use some white coloring to just hide my pins and really make it look like... And it's just really for the illusion of it all. I live for the illusion of it all. Next, I put on some white leotard and white stockings, and I'm going to cut this into strips. Go ahead. Now I'm just going to proceed to kind of wrap it around myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but this seems right. Okay, so the this Coach's tape does not stick to fabric at all. So nothing is holding. So I had to go and get the medical tape that I keep in my purse. This will work better. Let's do this. I think we're pretty good. This part's a little loose, but I've tried tightening it like 3 times. I don't know what to do. But for the most part, I think I look pretty mummified. You don't really realize the flaws of your costume until it's time to go potty. And then you suddenly realize, I did not make this potty accessible. Oh. We're gonna use some plaster gauze. You just kind of get this wet and you can mold with it. 5 minutes later, we're looking spooky. All right, there we go. This stuff is awesome. I love it. Wish I would have discovered it earlier in my life. This is great. Let's get our mummy on. Mummy. Mummy. I'm a mummy. I'm a mummy. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. Hello, everyone. I was a mummy. For the next few costumes, I thought it would be fun behind the scenes of Halloween to kind of show the removal process, what happens when I take the costume off, because people see the finished product. I've been showing a lot of behind the scenes and how I get some of the costumes on, and now I kind of want to show how I get the costumes off. So I start off with the most basic, easy stuff to take off. In this case, it's the jewelry. And people are always concerned, like sometimes things are more painful than others. This one's not going to be too bad, just because mostly everything's covered. But it's just going to be kind of pulling the tape off. So I'm going to start off. The detail, like hiding my ears, makes such a difference with a mummy costume. Hiding your physical features, like more of the anything. And this isn't taking long at all. I'm really just making a bunch of weird facial expressions. And this is going to be creepy for some of you. But seriously, it just comes off as this. It's just a hardened piece of plaster. I have a few bits and pieces up here, but they're just going to come off because I had Vaseline on, so it kept my eyebrows and my hairline safe. And so yeah, these few little other random bits will just wash off with water. And this part is also creepy to some people, so just a warning, I'm going to be taking out my contact lenses, which freaks some people out. I use Opti-Free Replenish for my contact lenses. It's just what I've always used. I've never had any issues with it, so I don't know why it swished. And that's it. Just pop them right out. Sometimes the lenses will separate for themselves. Other times they don't. But, yep. And that's how I put a lens back in. This one stayed in and it wasn't an issue. But this one seemed to have some other problems. And I just put it in a normal lens case, the colored contact lenses. And like I said, I will just be washing off my face with my normal cleanser. And my hair, people are always asking because I have really long hair. So whenever my hair is completely hidden or I wear really short wigs, people are like, what happened to all your hair? I have about 4 to 8, depending on how heavy. There's only 4 in this one. 4 to 8 bobby pins around this thing, and then I just pull this off. Because this is transparent and my hair was going to show through, I did color it with the coloring spray, which just washes out with regular shampoo, and it's not really an issue. But I just kind of pin my hair up pretty wildly in the braids all around my hair. And it just depends on how much support it needs. That depends on how many bobby pins or hair grips if you're in the UK area. Bobby pins or hair grips, it just depends on how secure I need my hair to be. So there's that. And most of it's just kind of pulling the costume off and just peeling. This one's just going to be really unwrapping and pulling the tape off. I have a full body leotard on. Well, it's 2 pieces, but it does cover my whole body. And like I said, most of this is just unwrapping the pieces off and taking a shower. So this is one of the more simple costumes. It looks like it's a lot more than it is, but yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing that till I'm clean. Sometimes I think one of the problems that people have is that it's not pretty. Like, I don't look great right now with this mess that I have going on, but it's not about looking pretty. You don't look good before. No artistic masterpiece, whether it be costumes or a painting or a sculpture, none of it looks good in between. Nothing looks good getting destroyed and undone. It's the final product that is supposed to look good. And it did. Hello and good day. And it is a great day actually, because look how beautiful. Look at that distance. But today is particularly good because it's almost 80 degrees towards the end of October. It is the 22nd, and so I'm taking full advantage of this glorious afternoon. It's about 2:30, 2:40, and so I have my window washing in Edgewater. I have my regular car washing water happening here. And yeah, I get to wear my swimsuit, and it's kind of Halloween-y because it's a mermaid bathing suit. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to take full advantage of this glorious day and clean my car. And unlike every other time I clean my car, this time it actually truly needs. As you can see, there's actual like stuff in my car. There's this stuff because I had to bring things in, and I've been covered in body paint, so look at that. And so there's all kinds of pieces. The top of my console, don't even get me started. I had body paint stuff on. And look at that. Just, I'm trying not to aim you guys at the sun. But yeah, I have water because I need water at the end of October. It's almost 80 degrees at the end of October, and I get to wash my car. Yes. Okay, one of the best, my favorite transformations coming up. Everything around me is a mess, so excuse that. But we go from this mess from Harley Quinn to Harley Quinn. I am from the video games Arkham series, Arkham and Arkham Return. I do love what I got going on. I'm really feeling this character too. I'm so excited. Harley Quinn is one of my favorite characters. Even though she's kind of like just an abused sidekick in the animated series, she's really developed ever since her introduction from the animated series, and the video game was really cool. And like, look at the cute outfit. I realize that it's a little risque, but I'm an adult, so it's okay. I hope. But I look good.